Alright guys, we're here for Twitch Drops Round 5, and this is going to be some more OG and streamer drops. So, yeah, the page itself isn't up yet, which is why we are in photo. I am looking at a static image here, so we'll get to the actual website itself and show you how to do some of the basics and troubleshooting here in a second, but let's go over the items. So it's going to go ahead and start at today, 7 p.m. UTC, and it's going to go until the 18th, same thing, 7 p.m. UTC. So pretty much as soon as the current drops stop, the new ones will. So here is what we're starting with. It's going to be 2 hours for each streamer. So for the streamer specific skins, which we're showing you right now, you have to watch that specific streamer. So we've got Ash, and then we've got Buddha's Mask. We've got Dinah's Garage Door. This is a sheet metal door, by the way. It says metal door, so I just didn't specify. I want to make sure I do. Sir Winter, we've got an AK. Trowzy, we've got the Trowzooka, or the Trowzy rocket launcher. Shadow got his Pyrock. Then we've got Mammoth over here with this armored door. We've got B-Chills with a SAR, and Box with a box. Who would have thought, right? So those are your streamer-specific drops. You can only earn one of these at a time, and it's going to take 2 hours to watch them. Now, if one of them logs off mid-progress, you can then start working on another person that is online, which we'll get to here at the FAQ part here in a second. And then we do have the general drops this week. It's going to be Prince Vids, and then we've got Carissa, Kiljoy, and we've got Jordan Rand. So yeah, we've got the Kiljoy mask, the Jordan Rand satchel, and the Prince Vids hammer. You can watch any streamer with Rust drops enabled to get these guys 2, 4, and then 6 hours cumulatively, not on top of each other. So a total of 6 hours of watching any stream will get you all 3 of these. And you can earn towards these while you're earning towards one of these. So like, let's say you could go watch Mammoth for 2 hours, and then you would also earn the Prince Vin Hammer, but then you would be stuck into watching Mammoth for these other 2. So do keep into consideration whoever you decide to watch for the generic drops, they will need to be watched for all 3. That's just the way it works, unless again they sign offline. So yeah, there's that, guys. Let's pull up the actual website so I can show you guys actually what to do. We have clickable buttons there. All right, so we're here at the actual Twitch drops website. And you'll see right here, like I said, it's still showing the old drops because you can still get them up until the new ones start. And so basically the way this works is it's cool because the screens here, if you're new to this, it will show if the person's online or offline, which is very nice. And then when you click on it, it will literally just bring you to their stream. So you're going to want to click Get Started. It's going to scroll you all the way down here to the bottom, and you're going to sign in with your Twitch. And you're going to have to authorize it, etc., blah, blah, blah. And once you do, if you've already done this before, it should go ahead and pop up with this window. If not, it's going to have you do the next step, which would be sign into your Steam. Once that's done, then this window should pop up and it should say drops activated. Now we'll get to if you're having problems here shortly. Now these are the few buttons here. There's obviously the logout, the unlink, and checking for missing drops. So the unlink would be, let's say you keep getting that your Steam is linked to a different account. Well, once you find out what account that is, you would log into it like you want to do the drops, like I just showed you, but then you'd hit unlink, and then you can log into the proper account. So if you're getting that error, you're going to need to find out what Steam is linked to your Twitch. And that's going to be kind of, you know, it's different for everyone. So you're going to have to kind of try with that. But that unlink account option is right here. Now, if you're not getting your drops, but you've claimed them on Twitch, like you did 100%, it's full, you hit the claim button, it says claimed, you can't do anything more, but it's not showing up in Steam. Well, thousands of people upon thousands of people are going to be doing this alongside with you. So the websites and the servers get pretty bogged down. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it messes up. This check for missing drops button is right here. So you click this, and it's going to do a little thing, and it's going to say checking for drops, and any missing drops that you've earned should go directly to your Steam within a few moments, as long as everything is set up properly, okay? So there's that. So let's go ahead and scroll down to the FAQ, the most important stuff. I know you can read this on your own, but a lot of people do not like to read. So we already kind of covered this. What streams do you need to watch? And for the generic ones, like I said, they have to have the drops enabled tag. And then for the earning of the specific ones, you have to watch the specific streamers. So that's how that works there. Is there a way to check your progress towards the next drop? Yes, there's a Twitch drops inventory page, which we'll show you here shortly. Can you earn drops faster by watching more than one at a time? We already covered that. You can watch the generic drops and earn these plus one of these at a time, but you cannot just open Wayland, Life Stomper, and H-Tune and earn all three at the same time. It'll only pick one, and you have to finish that first. So that's how that works there. Basically, you know, can you do multiple accounts and stuff like that? It doesn't help you. Only one can be linked, etc. So not really much of a point there. How long does it take for the drops to show up in your inventory? And like they said right here, it's supposed to be about 10 minutes. It can take up to 30 if it doesn't use the above button up here, which I showed you, or if it just never shows up, you're gonna have to put in a support ticket, okay? Now, you do not need Twitch Prime. You do not have to have anything special. You do need to have a Twitch and a Steam account, and preferably own Rust, but you don't have to technically, which is covered right here. So I haven't bought Rust, but I've claimed the drops. Will I still be able to get them? And yes, you can. As long as you do eventually purchase Rust, you can then come back to this website and you can hit the check for missing drops button, which I showed you, and that should pop them into your account once it sees that you now own Rust. So there's how that works. And lastly, you don't have access to the Twitch account that you link to your Steam. You're going to have to do the unlink thing I showed up here, and if you can't do that, you're going to have to go to either, it depends which account you're locked out of. You know, if it's Twitch, you got to go to Twitch. If it's Steam, you got to go to Valve, and if it is something with your, I guess, Rust or something, then you can put in a support ticket with the Rust team. But yeah, it's probably going to be something more like with Twitch or Steam. So that's basically the most important stuff there. If you need help otherwise, the official Rust Discord has a Twitch drops channel in there, which has most answers already answered in there, so you can try to do that, or at least people will know how to help you. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Let's go ahead and jump on into the video and check out what these skins look like in game. Oh, and I did forget to show you that Twitch drops inventory, so if you just click that, or if you don't know where to find it, when you're in your Twitch, you just click on your little icon up here and you go to drops, and see it brings you right here, and this is where it will show you your progress. So obviously I have these all earned, but up here it should say, like, let's say we start on Trowzooka's rocket launcher and 2% towards the rocket launcher or whatever. It should show up right above claimed. So yeah, this is basically where you're going to see your previously earned Twitch drops, or the ones that you're working on currently. All right, so now we can jump and check out the skins in game. All right, so let's check out these skins. So first up, we've got Kiljoy's mask, and yeah, her mask's pretty awesome looking. This thing's got this very badass look to it. It's kind of got like this demonic face thing with horns going on, and then the top of it's got this like lava stuff kind of coming through it, and then Kiljoy written on the back. So there you have it. If you're part of her squad, this will definitely be something you can wear to represent. Next up, we've got Buddha's mask, and it fits right into his personal design of, well, his character. So this is the Buddha mask, and again, great way to rep as a fan. It's got that very classic kind of Asian style design that Buddha is famous for there. And yeah, you've got your like tusks and teeth and horns and everything. So then we come around to the back here, and it's got a very nice design. So definitely a very cool one. I don't think we have too many yellow masks, honestly. So yeah, definitely gonna be a cool one for people. Next, we've got the deployables for you. Starting over here, we've got boxes. So this is the box. Yes, box. Anyways, you've got to love the joke behind it. It just fits. It's a cardboard box. It's got a smiley face on it. And yeah, it just really is just a cardboard box that says box. It's just one of those things. box. Next, we've got Ash's door, and it's got Ash's character up here on the side, Ash on LOL, to be specific for anyone who might not know who Ash is. And this door actually has a cute little glow. The little stars will light up, which we'll show you. Also, where the key lock goes, there's a happy little froggy to go along with it. It is a sheet metal door, so it is identical on both sides. Then, next we've got Dinah's garage door, and on here we've got Dinah's character featured with this very cool kind of vampire vibe going on. You've got all the bats flying in behind the gigantic moon in the background, and this one does have a really epic glow to it, so we'll definitely be sure to show that here in the end. But yeah, very nice garage door. We'll go ahead and roll it for everyone that likes to see them roll up and down. And there you have it. And then lastly for the deployables, we've got a armor door for you, and this is Mammoth's armor door. I can't speak today. And, you know, if you couldn't figure that out, you know, there's kind of like a mammoth right there. I mean, it makes sense, right? You see the mammoth on the part there. Then we've got some like cave drawings with more mammoths down here. It looks like people falling into a spike pit and a lot of handprints going on. We'll go ahead and toggle the mammoth flap, as I will now call it. It just fits, mammoth flap. And then we come back here and you can see the other side, and over here we've got a little mini copter also drawn into the cave drawings, which is quite cool. Alrighty, and there you go. So like I said, the little stars light up and the froggy there, which it's kind of sad because the frog gets covered. And then over here, like I said, just this epic glow. The silhouette of the character with the bats and everything. This is just very, very beautiful. It looks amazing. Next up, we got weapons and one tool for you, and it is the Prince Vin Hammer. This thing has a kind of like a, I don't know, kind of looks like it's made out of like a limestone to me, or maybe like a, I don't know, just maybe, nah, it's not really light enough for quartz. One way or another, it's a big old stone carved out, and it's got some glowy stuff with his symbol right there. So, we'll show the glow here at the end. Next, finally, Shadowfrax has gotten his pie rock. A new version of it was made, which honestly is much more up to date and just looks much more like a delicious pie. So we now have a Shadowfrax pie rock. So there you have it. You can now run around and bash people in with a pie. Next, we've got a new SAR for you, and this one here is for Mr. B Chills. If you can't tell by his giant logo right there, there's another one up on top, just in case for you. There you go. And yeah, it has a very kind of clean look to it, red and black, which are kind of its colors. And aiming down the sides here, you've got a red painted sight, of course, not glowing sight, no glow sights allowed. Some red rope to match it. We'll go ahead and pop a reload there. And there you have it. The B Chill SAR. Next, we've got an AK for you, and this one is Sir Winter's AK, and I have to say this one is quite epic. It has this very, very awesome Viking-esque feel to it. Just fits right in with a Viking kind of... Look at that, it's just great. It's got wood, and it's got carvings. There you go. Very elegant looking. We'll go ahead and pop a reload. Aiming down the sights, you've got literal iron sights with kind of like a brass tip there to help you focus around. And the three little lines there, it's very subtle, but Winter's logo as you're aiming down the sight. Next, we've got a satchel for you. Now that satchels should keep their skins when they are thrown, we've got a Twitch drop for you, and this one is for Jordan Rants. It's the Jackpot Satchel. So if you know Jordan, you know he likes the gambling game. So here we go. We've got a play to win satchel, and yeah, the satchel just fits him. And then you got the gambling, and there's a little slot there. The whole thing kind of is just hilarious. It looks like a little slot machine, or I can imagine like it's spinning as it's being thrown at the door. Definitely a cool little idea. And lastly, we've got a rocket launcher. That's right. And this is the Trowzooka. And from that name, you should be able to guess. It is Trowzy's rocket launcher, if you didn't even see his giant name written there. And the whole thing is like a kind of like a chalkboard with a bunch of cool drawings going on. You got guys shooting off a rocket, and the rocket's going off that direction. And yeah, this whole thing has a bunch of really cool art on it, guys. It's definitely a sweet looking launcher. We'll go ahead and aim down the sights there for you. And of course, you have to pop a reload. So there we go. Boom. And let's successfully try to take out a tree this time, guys. All right. Boom. Oh, that hit the tree but didn't kill it. All right, well, that's a strong tree, guys. One way or another, that is all the skins, guys. Which ones are you the most excited for? Let me know down in the comments below. And let's go ahead and kill the lights real quick and check out the glow right here one last time before we end this part of the video. And there you go. There's the glow on that one. As you'll see, none of the rest of the skins have any kind of glow to them, just because everyone always asks. So there you go. No glows on those. That's going to do it, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay rusty.